Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Barbarian and this is Crusader Kings 2 and we return in Michigan as Islam Baba, not the other way around, Baba Islam of House Baba, also known as the Dragon. And I thought about the name for Michigan for quite some time and I, couldn't really come to a conclusion. There's this interesting stele that is talking about, at least that is how I hope it is pronounced in English, but the monument that was built by an Egyptian pharaoh that was talking about the Middle East and so on, and in particular about Israel, but I'm not entirely sure what the Egyptians would call it. I could, at most call it the name of that person. Someone also suggested, which I found to be very funny, to just name it M, then, hyphen, and then whatever. For example, M hyphen Kemet, or Kemet, the way that also M and, no, it's D Mecca and C Medina, the way they are named. Now, what I was thinking about, we are Disney oriented. What sort of Disney movies were created in Michigan that we could possibly find something about? And you know what I found out? That one of the newer versions of The Wizard of Oz were created in either Detroit or over here in Chicago. I think it was Detroit though, and I think that is fairly fitting. What we're going to do is we're going to rename this to the Land of Oz. Land of Oz. And the name shall be, I don't know. Let me just see. The adjective, that is. Let me check something here. Would Emerald make sense? Is that just part of the Russian story, or is that also part of the Wizard of Oz? I actually never saw any of the music pieces, not the music pieces, the theatrical pieces of Wizard of Oz, I have to admit, although I would love to see it. Wizard of Oz, Emerald City, yeah, hell yeah, that's it. So the Russian version, as far as I'm aware, and I'm not very aware about it, but the Russian version is essentially an advanced version, not really advanced, but a changed up version of the original story from America, at least. Honestly, I might also just shut up about it, because I'm probably just getting it all wrong. I'm not entirely sure whether the story originated in America, but I believe it did, right? Kansas and... well, that sort of jazz. Nice story, by the way. Now, what I also think is nice, going to war for the lands that we desire. And I was thinking, I kind of really desire this, because those are 5, no, actually, those are 6 provinces. My god. You know what, I have to go for this. I would also really like to, and I will admit that, I would really like to go for these provinces over here, primarily because, of course, we have Little Egypt over here, and I just noticed that 2 of our holy sites are fairly close. You know what? I thought that Tampa, that maybe Agrabah would be interesting there, would be important for us, but apparently not. Where's the 5th one? That's over there in Yohogania. So all of those are quite important to us. So what we're going to do is we're not going to look at them for the moment, because I just want to secure our leadership around the lakes. And I think that is fairly understandable. I can't even do it. My god, how dare you in 4 more years. Alright, you know what? In that case, let's go out and plunder. Someone has to do it, and if that someone has to be me, then so be it. The county of Grand River has been converted to the Mizrahist faith. That's good. Excuse me? How dare you? I will teach you in flat terrain. Sure. Don't mind if I do. Man, this series has been something else, and I am looking forward to playing something else. In this particular case, I want to play HIP, and I already have a plan of what I want to do, although that plan is not too exact yet. It will definitely play out around the Dutch, though. I can already tell you that. The Dutch will be the center of our... yeah, we can siege down all of these. The center of our attention in the next playthrough. The men in black scatter. With the fall of their last fortress, the notorious men in black have been scattered to the winds. The few remaining members of the Order have gone into hiding, biding their time in the vain hope that they will one day be able to resume their work. Damn, it happened twice. What? Also, this does remind me, somebody pointed out, there's a Mosque of Hell. I have to take a look at that, right? I misspelled mosque. Damn. I can't even use the keyboard anymore. Oh, and also I can't find it. Hell? Anyone? There we go. Hell's Angels? Mosque of Hell, look at that, the Mosque of Hell. Damn, what went wrong over there? I mean, it is in Michigan, I suppose, so that makes a lot of sense. I don't even know. You know what the worst part about that is? When I make these state jokes, half the time I'm not actually sure that I'm making them around about the correct state. Let me take a look at this. This is Louisiana, right? Over here is Illinois. I know this because I read about Illinois recently. This is is all of this... my god, is all of this Minnesota? Is all of this Michigan? I'm pretty sure these belong together, right? Oh god, you know what? Every time I get talking about anything in relation to the topic of states, it does not sound good. Also, why am I losing titles? Would you like to explain yourself? I cannot vote in the 10-year-old? What happened here? He's 11 now. Why can't I vote you in? Prince Jakub. Is it because of the name? Impossible. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I'm actually already voting for him. It's just that I have 0 supporting votes. No. No, okay. I don't actually know why it says this here. But I do know what we need to do, and that is just buy some favors. Even if it costs a lot of money, just go out, buy some favors, and then make people vote for your son. In case I die, I don't want this to, you know, fall to literally no one. News has reached court that a claimant to my titles, Faqih, is hiring men for an attack against me. Well, well, well. Faqih ibn Hadi. He has a claim on everything. On Florida. On the land of Oz. He actually could unify the titles once more, although that shall never happen. After the council meeting, Court Imam Jafar asked me to exchange a few words in private. Apparently he has uncovered a rumor concerning a rare artifact. Jafar believed there was some truth to the rumor and urged me to have a search arranged. Hell yeah, brother. The Mecca is prosperous. Very nice. You love to see it, you could say. Although, of course, I would never say that. Court Imam Jafar sought me out with his concerns regarding the search for the relic. Jafar has asked me to issue a decree allowing his treasure hunters to appropriate the resources and men necessary from the local burghers. Hell yeah. Get those burghers out of here. Something joke about McDonald's. Alright, let's keep sieging here. We could, of course, you know, keep robbing this particular province, but that's only 7.8 bucks. I think we should rather be on the jump. Just take out more locations. And taking out any... Ooh, I don't like that. Taking out any location further, of course, means that we will make the money that we need to eventually go on and build the pyramids, which, trust me, we will do. And look at that, the majority has been converted. When will we stop being this sort of minority religion? I mean, there's no one really that is still Orientalist, let's be honest here. I can only hope that we actually make it happen here. And I don't really think we need to take out this and a long-winded siege. Let's just take you out. You know what, let's just go this way. We are very talented. We are a very good organizer. So I don't really think we need to take some strange ways all around. Especially if they lead us into the enemy land. But also, why don't I take you out, huh? Oh, we even caught him. That has to be embarrassing for you, my friend. Has to be quite embarrassing for you. Alright, we're essentially just spending some time until we can do holy wars again, although I am interested in doing some wars against, you know, just normal people, really. I think we can go against Allegheny, Illinois, maybe. I think we're gonna, like, raid this down and then we're gonna go and declare some wars. And look at Little Egypt. Yeah, we really need to go down there. Honestly, I was thinking about ending this series fairly soon, but I think we need to take Little Egypt. The Mizrahists need to go out there and, of course, take Egypt itself, or at least what we think is Egypt. And how come that despite it all, we aren't the majority religion yet? Tell me about it, buddy. Tell me about it. Both of us, of course, are fairly low by virtue of us just being horribly underrepresented. Ooh, Moravian. Moravianism is one of the oldest branches of Protestant Christianity, and followers of the church are noted for their intense dedication to missionary work. Following the event, traditional Moravianism was subsumed beneath the newly formed cult of the falling star, although pockets of old believers still persist throughout America. That's pretty interesting. Mizrahist, we have 7. Where is the original religion? Do they still have more than we do? That can't be right. No, I don't think they do. Where the hell is the original religion? I can't even spot him. There it is, Orientalist 4. I think we need 5 more than them, so we need to get to 9, and then we should be good to go. That should be a way, maybe like this episode. I don't think it'll be a way any longer than that. At least it would surprise me. And look at that, another population converted. Thank you. In such a short time as well, and he is not going to be great as a martial leader, but I will educate him in martial, because that is the story of... Oh, actually, is it? That was the story of Orientalists, although we still use the same system, so you know what? No, we're going martial elective here. Somebody has to put their foot down, and it's going to be me. I'm going to tell him, kid, you better become a good fighter. Play ball. Between the spring planting and the fall harvest, the idle farmers of a peaceful realm amuse themselves with games of sport. Right, we already wagered once on the local boys, and we shall wager again. It's an exciting game and your chosen team jumps out to an early lead. By the end of the afternoon they are ahead by several runs and you walk away with your pockets a bit heavier. Thank you very much. Yakub must have cast a curse on me and my... Oh my god, he died. Ice. Whew. On me and my venture to recover the lost artifact, for I was just brought the most dreadful news. Khordem al-Jafar died in an unexplainable accident while searching for the artifact. Damn, a drowning accident. Also, could you stop this? I would be incredibly appreciative. You don't even know. How quick are you sieging this down? 6.6, huh? Strike ball, right. I will spare no expense. Look, I of course want to spend that money on other things. There are other things that are on my mind. And that aren't related to baseball. Although baseball is always a top concern for the average Mizrist man. My cousin Hidi keeps asking me to press a claim on Kalusahachi for the glory of our dynasty. Where the hell even... Yeah, I don't see... Why would I do that? Are you crazy? And look at Minnesota. They have a nice color. I like the purple area, I will tell you that much. But they don't stand a chance against the glory of the land of Oz. I wish we could build, honestly... I'm not even kidding. Hear me out here, okay? They made movies about it, and it is a Disney thing, this particular topic, you know, the Alice in Wonderland or whatever, Wizard of Oz. And I gotta ask you, wouldn't it be amazing if they added a grand building, by which I actually mean a great work, where you can build the Emerald City? I mean, come on now. Don't be ridiculous. It would be kinda cool. And you would only need so much emerald, because most of it, of course, is spoilers for a book and franchise, I suppose, that is almost, what, like 100 years old? Probably might even be 100 years old. I don't even know. But spoilers, that is, of course, on the inside, not built from emeralds. I think that would be a pretty cool idea. I would absolutely build the Emerald City. And there you go, the Mizrist faith triumphant. The adherents of the Orientalist faith have steadily dwindled to the point where Mizrist believers are the majority. The new state of affairs has reduced the Orientalist faith to a de facto heresy. All former Orientalist holy orders are now Mizrist. Well, well, well. Can I call? I cannot call. God damn it. No great holy wars. No jihads for us. I mean, it was something that I thought would happen, but honestly, you always think that maybe, just maybe, it's not actually gonna be that the way that it is, but it is the way that I thought it would be. We cannot call great holy wars, and you know, honestly, that's fine. I mean, I'm more a secular ruler, let's be honest here, than I am anything else. I'm gonna raise you down there, thank you very much. Now everybody get to the point so that we can beat up these damn Catholics. Get them out of here. Wait, who's sieging this? Who are you? Oh, convenient. Why, yes, the Emerald Conquest of Fonseca. Dude, this was a good name. I actually think this was a great name choice by me. And you know what? That sounds very cocky if you phrase it that way. Why did you have to phrase it that way? I don't know. Oh, God. But yeah, no, this is nice. I like the idea of it. Imam Kabir of Marshall has usurped the title Mosque of Marshall from Tuzi. I mean, you keep doing you, buddy. I'm over the domain limit as well, myself, which kind of sucks. Let's pass this law. Somebody has to do it. We have now the prestige, but we do not hold the titles or the kingdom tier titles. So, like, you know, we need 180 titles within our realm, or rather, should I say, realm size. And we do not have that, and we also don't have the 3 kingdom tier titles that we would need to actually finish this off as of right now. So we need to conquer. We need to go out and conquer, no doubt about it. Keep sieging, boys. Honestly, even if I don't personally win this, it will be a win. What is this stuff? Refuse the revocation of Sheikdom of Mount Pleasant. Oh, who the hell are you? Excuse me. Mid-Michigan, huh? Well, we have a revolt here. I will definitely force convert you. Imagine being an Orientalist in the year 2750 of our Lord. There he comes. 4.27k troops won't really be too much of an issue, I think. Question is just where the hell will his troops be? Those raiders are of course annoying, but oh, starts down there. Oh, was he equipped by the Holy Columbian Confederacy? You cowards. How dare you? Who the hell are you anyway? Oh, right, Illinois. Hello, welcome to the party. I shall of course take you out. I have taken the trash out many times before you. Don't fear. Not even for a second. You are taken care of. I wish I could stop you in time as well, but I think that might be very close. That's because this battle lasted for such a long time. At least the war's over. Suppose that is a good thing. I hold this directly. Now, I do not care for holding this directly, I will admit. You are of the wrong religion, honestly. I don't want to deal with that, though. That's not really my concern. Did you guys see, by the way, what I'm a big fan of? You know, there's a lot of news about Crusader Kings 3 coming out and, you know, dripping out left and right. And I gotta tell you, a lot of it is very, very interesting. There's some systems where I'm personally like, I don't know about that one. That could be a bit, you know, not that great. But there are many, many, many more systems, just for the record. I'm very much positive about the game as of right now, as it stands. But there are many, many systems where I look at it and I say to myself, this is really good. I could appreciate that even in CK2. And one of those systems, and also I'm no longer kind, one of those systems is the fact that commanders now are something, of course, that are, as always, very, very strong. But commanders get commander traits no longer just by, you know, being commanding leaders, but they get big modifiers from perk trees, right? And those perk trees are things that are only really done, so they're only really, there you go, Leif's host, who the hell are you? You're not the right one. Those command trees are only filled out by people that hold titles, meaning commanders and knights and all that sort of stuff will now be much more landed. You know, you can't just have your entire court be knights and those are the only people that are, you know, commanding for you. You don't really care about any of their vassals. All of a sudden, the vassals play an integral role even in the warfare itself. I really like the idea. I think it is very, very well done. Oh, look at that. He gets the bonus. Of course he does. I think it is very well done, and I'm very excited to see that, because it means that, again, we will be forced to interact much more with our vassals instead of just ignoring them, as I have been doing for the rest of this series. Now, who shall you marry? Maybe no one? What about, how do you feel about that? I feel pretty good about it. La Custrine campaign. Sister Militant Annabelle of the St. Ursula's Chosen has started planning a campaign against the pagans of the Great Lakes. For too long, the pagans have been steadfast in their fights against the Christians, and Sister Militant Annabelle has decided to convert them with a sword. The wild people of the lakes have started gathering in response, bellowing their battle hymns and demonic rituals, unstoppable in their frenzy. Surely this will lead to a bloodbath on both sides, as neither will let the other be. With a final blessing from Abbess General Francisca II, the armies of the Ursulines leave Canada for good. Oh boy, are they coming for me? Do I count in this? I hope I don't. I'm a good guy. Hey, I've done nothing wrong, okay? And there they are. This is who I have been looking for. Well, hello there, my friend. Shall you never find peace? Does he have money anyway? Ooh, a decent chunk. I hope that he doesn't lose it as soon as we win this war, but we will definitely win this war. I mean, don't get me wrong here. It is practically already over. Also, this court needs to go. What are they called? The damn hosts. Your scout informs you of a most skilled physician residing in a nearby village. Even though he lacks any formal schooling and supposedly is a raging alcoholic, the villagers swear that he has been able to cure any ailment afflicting them. This Huruhui could easily be persuaded to come to take up residence in your court. Bring him to me. Absolutely. I suppose Saida has been really letting herself go as of late. What was once a graceful and delicate woman has slowly become an undignified and hefty glutton. There she goes. Honestly, now that she's no longer overweight, she looks a bit like close to death. Good for you though. Good for you, I suppose. Man, the French portraits, and it was pointed out that I am being very rude to French people, but look, the French portraits, they do look very, very strangely thin, don't they? And I say this as an insanely thin person. But they look like they lost too much during the last gates being shut period. Court Imam Tahir burst into your chambers. This man is apparently a heretic. Sure. Get him out of here. Don't even talk to me, buddy. Now this will be over. Wonderful. Do I get your money if I were to banish you? Hell yeah. You know what? Keep your claim. Oh, I mean, he doesn't even have the claim anymore. He just lost it, of course, in this war. Could you stay out of my country? I need to go to war, buddy. I'm busy. I'm a very busy man, in fact. What you're doing is keeping me from my responsibilities. And I do not appreciate that. Now, so far so good. I think we're going to go against Chicagoland right now. I think we can already, yeah, that's indeed correct, go for some holy wars here. I, again, would really love to go for, you know, Little Egypt, but I also feel like it's just not the best choice. I mean, oh, you're in my prison, huh? Well, I mean, first of all, how much money do we have? Not that much money. I don't even think he can pay for himself. There he goes. I don't want to go for a holy war for this, but I will conquer Cincinnati here. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna like slowly expand southwards. It's a shame that we don't have great holy wars, you know that? It's a real shame. Because the way I see it, if we had grand holy wars, or if we had great holy wars, we would be in a wonderful position where I could, you know, properly just call it for multiple targets here, but we are kind of stuck. And I'll be honest with you, I like going for the lakes more than I like going for Egypt. And going for Egypt, don't get me wrong, is an amazing goal, but we can't even do anything down there, at least not anytime soon. Then again, there's so many individual kingdoms down there. God, they look so tasty. My God. Hello there. I want to knock on your door for Bageland. I will take over the coasts of everything. What's happening over here? Stop, please. Why are you doing this? Why is anybody doing this? I hate all of these fellas, I gotta tell you. Hate them all. My God, too many pagans. I really hope, I gotta tell you, I really hope that the Ursulines take care of him. Get him out of here. And what is even, oh no, wait a minute, we're at war. This makes a lot of sense. Yes. Right, go beat him up over there. That's fine, don't really care about that stuff. Armed thug is attacking while investigating the rumors of a plot in Demesne. Well. Well. Isn't that convenient? Hello, child. I could hear someone sneaking around inside and believed it to be a burglar. When I went downstairs, I discovered Faris opening one of my letters. You know what? We stopped being kind a while ago, so let's just be a bit cruel to him. Somebody has to do it, right? Oh, what are these other... Nope, just being raided. Very nice. All I care about is winning this war and getting the proper north under our control, because the north means that there's a lot of realm size to go around, and that realm size, of course, will be used very wisely to actually go on and facilitate the foundation of an empire. And I think that is the goal here right now, at the very least. Again, I do want to go for Egypt, and we will do that. I think we can take the time of day for that. Why am I not? There you go. But I think we also have to consider that, you know, taking over the lakes, strategically speaking, if you were the king of this region, taking over the lake, securing Mecca, Demesne that is, I think that has to be the top priority for a ruler like this one. And also, I really need to get rid of you, my friend. I know you're just raiders and everything, but by God, are you annoying. Take him down. Take down the capital too while you're at it. Take it all down. Yeah, screw it. The Holy Order can probably take him. They just scared him away anyway. Very nice. Down 60%, or we're in 60% I should say. And look at this. Barely anyone defending these. I assume that they have been raided very recently. We got him. This is the end of Chicago being anything even close to being a meaningful force over here in the north. Chicago will forever be remembered as the losers that we destroyed in full. And I think we should build a pyramid at C Medina, I'll be honest with you. I think that's where you need to put down a period. You know that? A pyramid. Because think about it, we can't go south. This character, I mean, none of our people really have ever seen the legendary Mississippi. You know, we only see him, I don't even know what the hell. Illinois River. We've only known the Illinois River, but it is a very strong river, and it oversees the entry towards the Great Lakes that we call our home. This is essentially like the Mediterranean to us, right? So I like the idea of building a pyramid there and making that clear to anyone that dares challenge us. The Great Lakes are ours, and this pyramid shall show it. Although, again, I do want to go further south if we do get the chance. The pregnancy has caused my wife to develop quite the unusual tastes. Most of what she asks for dinner nowadays ranges from mildly unsettling to positively revolting. Still, scholars do agree that a pregnant woman's cravings should always be accommodated. I'll buy you some stuff, don't worry. Don't you worry. And it's over. Beautiful. It has been done, and we are all of a sudden at 154, so much closer to where we need to be. Can I take Badgerland? Thank you very much. That is what I had in mind. How's our Republic doing here? Our Republic is doing fine, right? We need a second Republic? I mean, maybe we need a second Republic, I suppose. I don't really see why we wouldn't, right? But none of these are good Republic material, at least as far as I'm concerned, really. I'm just gonna give it to like a normal ruler. Do we have a castle? Alright, in that case. You. Welcome. Walidin. Welcome to your future. Nomarch, Dean of Badgerland. Very nice. And you! Excuse me? Why won't you convert? He's not quite there yet. I think Cupbearer should do it. There we go. Alright, gorgeous. Get them all out of here, and I think then we can move against Cincinnati. Tell them what we think about the fact that they even exist. How horrible. How horrible of them to indeed exist. Ah, and I declared the war too early. I keep doing this. Every damn time I keep doing it. She's getting stressed out. I keep doing it just because, you know, I forget that you can't convert people during war. And I'm going to give you this fella so that you don't... or so that we don't suffer from having too many vassals. Now let's take care of Cincy. Oh no, they've already arrived. What is this war for? Holy War for Kentuckiana. Kentuckiana? Good. Okay, that's not our concern. We're good. Beautiful. Very, very nice. My co-physician Ruhui has shared some of his latest ideas with me. Absolutely, I will pay for it. I am practically made out of money. And you know what I also want to do? You know what I also want to do? It just came to me. If we can't live on the Mississippi, if we can't be the ones, and I'm not gonna use my own boats here, let's be honest. If we can't be the ones that lead the charge in securing and protecting our holy sites down there, at least I will be the one that destroys our enemies that have taken control of the entire region. And I hate this, by the way. Why don't you just get out of here, buddy? Alright, I need you. Can you go over here? Oh, he can! That makes things considerably easier. Alright, just keep sieging. We're gonna take this. And a son was born to Baba Islam and Nefer Iti Shirin, the unfaithful. Wait a minute. What did I miss? The unfaithful? This is not my child. Azim. Why would he betray me like this? Wait a minute. Where are they? Okay, yeah. Everything is working as intended. I like it. Now on the bright side, everything is indeed working as intended. And we are in a position of defeating our enemies entirely just by taking them down here like this. I think I can just, I think I shall just walk into you, and you don't even want this to happen, huh? Interesting. Cincinnati! Welcome to the club. Welcome to everything that is good. Marcus, you know what? I'm gonna allow you to rule Cincinnati yourself. Somebody has to do it, right? I don't want to do it, quite obviously so. Take some money, and then when you come... Excuse me? I'm not making you the designated regent. Don't be absolutely ridiculous. By a favor, I guess. You. Oh. That doesn't count as a favor, huh? Alright, I guess we'll just do it like this. There you go. Oh, and he's already a Jarl. Amazing. I shall revoke the regent title from you. I'm sorry to tell you. Well, that's not what we... Oh, he doesn't even have it anymore. I don't know what happened there, but I'll take it. Alright, it's time to raid, guys. Let's give the Pope a visit. Let's show him who is boss and who should hold these lands, because it is certainly not him. Look at him, he's pretty mediocre. That reminds me of myself, of course. And I'm gonna make you cruel if you can. Man, he's a horrible person. Jakub, who the hell are you? Attractive, sure. That fits the lifestyle we've lived so far. Yeah, I need Cairo, dude. If I don't take Cairo in this playthrough, then why even play it? What is going on? Room and air, okay, that has worked out. Although I don't necessarily like the air. Make a friend, I mean, I guess. I need Little Egypt. And how do I do that? How do I exactly do that? Can I go to war against you yet? Do we still have a truce with you? We do. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that though. We are going to take Little Egypt. It will be ours. The Nile will be ours. All together. And I'm just gonna go pillage some money here. I mean, you know, the Pope's not doing anything with it. Excuse me, what is this? 1.8%? It's not even doing anything. It's literally not moving. Alright, I assume that this is the way it is. But they're all looted already. What? I don't know. I don't know. But you know what? I'm gonna move on over here, I guess. Why can I not siege that down? I think it's just a symbol issue now that I look at it. It does feel like it is a bit of a symbol issue, I suppose. Don't know anything. I don't think anybody conquered anything else. At least not that I can spot it. I wish I could change, you know, I really wish I could change the title. So instead of Baba, I would really like it if it was literally the wizard. The Grand Wizard. Oh no, okay, that's something else. Ah, that was a good one, right? Ah, got him again. Throughout the day, you've caught yourself grinding your teeth and being unable to focus on anything for long. Suddenly you realize why you've been in a bad mood all day. You just can't seem to abide having lazy people in your presence anymore. Get out of here, you lazy son of a gun. Yeah, I think this is just like a... They are looted and everything, I suppose. Wouldn't want to progress. I don't know. Who knows? Are any of these worth pillaging? I mean, they've all apparently already been pillaged. I'll make you fuzzy, dude. Kid, listen. I don't really care. Expedition for SoCal. Yet again, they are trying to lose. He has published the results from his medical investigation. The book has not received any notable attention. It is just gathering dust in my library. My god. Who are you? No! Wait, which one is this? Suncoast. I mean... It's not too bad of an idea if I, you know, could keep you alive down there, but I definitely cannot. You would just immediately die, and I don't think... Nope, don't do that. And I don't think that is in everybody's or anybody's interest, really. Honestly, I can't even raid in peace anymore. All this raiding that I can do down here is trash. It's barely worth anything, but that isn't even the issue. The issue is that all these people over here are running around. What the hell is going on? Get out of my land, I swear to God. There you go. D-Mecca has done it again. The Westphalia Treaties. Rumors of trouble and rebellion are brewing in the Holy Columbian Confederacy. A young monk has recently published a historical and religious text on a newly rediscovered ancient empire known as the Holy Roman Empire. Destroyed in the early days of ancient America, this monk has written about a defining piece of their law, the Peace of Westphalia. Made to end wars between Catholics and Evangelicals in the Old World, this treaty put forth a law that stated whose realm his religion. The monk has compared this law to the ancient constitution and its declaration of freedom of religion, and declared that this right should be given to the vassals of the Confederacy. With the ideas of this treatise being spread throughout the Confederacy via itinerant preachers, the ideas create serious questions about the moral authority of the evangelical faith, and the emperor is sure to act swiftly. A mob of bickering fools. It is of course fun that the Holy Columbian Confederacy is to the Holy Roman Empire what the Holy Roman Empire was to Rome. It's a very nice touch. Camila says her favorite toy is missing and she won't go to bed without it. Sure. Listen, kid. If you think I actually care about your concerns, then you haven't been watching. That's all I can say. Yes, you guys marry. And if I can, but I highly doubt that I can. Yeah, I can't convert her. That sort of sucks. Do we have another... ooh, look at you. Petunia. Hell yeah. They're also good, those Grange landers. Very, very nice. How are we doing here, by the way? Maybe some military organization, although I don't really want to spend money on it. Oh, look at that. Essex is now Nearmore. Loving it. Yeah, get these dudes out of here, I swear to God. The world is a dangerous place and plots are everywhere. They are trying to kill Princess Anna of the land of Oz. Hey. Who the hell are you? Yeah, that's right. You can stay in prison. Nobody else? Anybody Princess Anna? Don't think so. Okay. What I was thinking about, first of all, of course we look a bit ugly, but that is just because we're missing territory down here. Other than that, we are a beautiful, beautiful kingdom. And I think, is this one of mine? Oh yeah, look at that. He's definitely conquering this, meaning that We don't have to worry about most of the peninsula anymore. And can immediately look towards the future. And you know what the future holds, of course. Not the truce breaking, at least not yet. Maybe in the future. And not a holy war for this, that would be a huge waste. Maybe we're just gonna go like for this stuff over here. Yeah, I think it sounds the most reasonable, you know? We can do that quickly, it cleans up some borders as well. It's just so saddening to see that I can't immediately go for all those holy wars that I already have in mind. Some pacts that we don't care about. Thank you for telling me about it though, I guess. Must be nice to have this much time on your hand. Alright, they keep coming south here. I really don't want to deal with them. The Renovator rises. The forces of the foreign warlord are victorious as the news of Emperor Tuck of the Estelaria's triumph spreads. Many followers of the star have abandoned their homes, seeking to enter his service. The Renovator, as he now styles himself, has settled many of them around his new capital, displacing the locals. The rest have become an immense army of zealots. Speaking to the crowds, the Renovator declared that none will be beyond his rule. Those who will accept his overlordship willingly will retain their right to practice their customs and faith. As for the others, none will be beyond his wrath. Ah, a Texan. See, I know that like the falling star and like Texas and all, like it's all over here, but he started very far south. My god, look at that. He started all the way over here in Central America. He's not coming here, is he? Ah, Emperor Tuck the Renovator of the Estelaria. More power to him. And look at that, Comancheria is really holding it together as well. Now anyway, let's just finish this war and then we can look towards ending this episode. I like the idea of going for Egypt. Oh god, I don't like this idea. And you know what, I'm just gonna dissolve you. We don't need these troops, let's be honest here. I like the idea of going down there and yeah, you just conquered this, very nice. And putting it all together, you know, all the puzzle pieces. The Holy Land over here, Egypt down there, all of it must belong to one empire. Our empire. You are now burned. Sorry to tell you, buddy. My Chancellor certainly won't like this. I mean, he doesn't really care, but my god, I just burned his son. And I assume primary heir as well. What is this? Ay. Alright, we got him. Look, it's a strange world here, but we got him. Easy. It's over. It has been done. And you, my friend, will lose your title. I mean, no big surprises there, eh? Shihab, I shall give you Money Tovok. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, look at that. We are the land of Oz. We're keeping it all together. Agrabah has been lost, but the land of a different wizard, of us, of course, has risen, and I think we are indeed... Man, it's just like, it looks so far away, but listen, if we had these borders, like not this part of the square, but like just, you know, essentially this, if we had this, that would be kind of cute, yeah? Kind of cute. Now, we are very close to forming an empire, and we are going to do this, I assume, in the next episode. Whether we will already go for Little Egypt, I can't tell you, but Egypt will be ours. Now, I want to thank the members of the channel that are making videos like this one possible, namely the Barons, Aaron, Stefan, the Richest, T, Snywolf, Emma Marmello, Thomas, and Lachlan. Then, of course, also the Counts, Kiamelik 2, Shifty, Ixum the Naughty, and Wombat. And last but not least, the beautiful Dukes, Suspicious Duck, Benedict, Nathan, Knight of Squires, Kenneth, Lexo, Roboman, My Dad Left Me at Arby's, and Eric and Aiden. Thank you so much for tuning in again, and I will see all of you in the next episode. Until then, later, alligator.